Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And today I'm here to review a movie that came out in theaters, back a few months ago, back in April. And to be honest, I was gonna go see this movie a couple times, and I was just like, you know what, I don't really feel like it tonight. Or I'd be like, I can wait for DVD, finally. And I just never got around to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can tell I was hyped to see this movie. My review, it's now on DVD and Blu-ray and streaming everywhere, so now my time has come. My review of the 2018 comedy, I Feel Pretty, coming up now. Renee Bennett feels like she isn't pretty enough and struggles with insecurity of her looks and a low opinion of herself. One night she wishes that she were prettier, and the next day, after hitting her head at a SoulCycle class, she begins to see herself as a gorgeous model, even though there's absolutely no differences. With a new boost of confidence, Renee finds herself with a new job as a secretary at a fashion headquarters, and also in a new relationship. So what did I think of I Feel Pretty? I thought it's an average comedy. This is the type of film that feels like it would have been released in the late 90s or early 2000s in the vein of Liar Liar, Shallow Hal, or What Women Want. Here, though, I didn't find myself laughing out loud at any of the material, only letting out some very light chuckles as well as groans. The jokes end up getting repetitive and tiresome, and the gags and scenes themselves go on much longer than they should. As far as the story goes, it's simple and filled with cliches, and you can easily predict where it will go and what will happen next, beat for beat. There's also a number of subplots, such as a handsome bigwig at the company having an interest in Renee that doesn't really go anywhere and is just there to fill time. I think it's kind of odd how the character thinks she's like a hideous creature, as she's not that bad. Of course, as she starts to meet new people, she starts treating her friends differently, and their friendships begin to suffer. I felt like most of the scenes with the three friends were unneeded, felt forced, and I didn't really buy into their friendship. A lot of the film focuses on the new relationship. She starts with a guy named Ethan, which is pretty standard, but it works fine. I feel the movie has a good message at heart about body types for women, but the premise might have worked a little bit better with a better script. The performances are fine overall, starring Amy Schumer as Renee Bennett, the ordinary woman with horrible self-confidence who begins to see herself as a knockout, Michelle Williams, who for me was the highlight of the film and of course gave a great performance as Avery LeClaire, Renee's boss as the cosmetics company who values her input on products, Rory Scovel as Ethan, Renee's new beau who likes her for who she really is, and Aidy Bryant and Busy Phillips as Vivian and Jane, Renee's two best friends who are puzzled at how Renee's been acting after hitting her head. I Feel Pretty has its heart in the right place, but ends up being an overlong, mostly flat misstep. I'm gonna give it the rating of meh. It's okay. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WesTrueBaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAList. Until next time, Troop out.